I've been troubled by something since we talked yesterday. It's just gotten into my craw, which is we were talking about sort of millennial tendency to stay with their family of origin, which I don't object to, and I think it's there are economic reasons for it, and we didn't even get into that sort of conversation. We were talking about more of the pathological reasons for it. But I generations through history sort of take care of themselves, right? Each other. And to be fair, you and I both all made the point that part of the reason we have horrible problems with mental health and homelessness is the families don't take care. There's no family there to take care of people, right? So in a way, it's a positive.
It's the only problem.
In a way, it's a positive
in my world.
Yeah.
And in my world, there are problems. There's mental illness. There's addiction. There's bone diseases.
Yeah.
I mean, there are many problems, and they're all, if not nullified, made tenfold better by a strong structure, family, all the things that provides, including a roof.
Just to capture them and contain them and help them and get them services and things like that. Yes.
Yes, it's not.
Whatever it is, whether it's a medical illness or mental illness, right? That's how you care. We care for each other in these little units.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So we didn't. I didn't mention the positive aspect. We're giving
of being at home.
Yeah, somebody till they're 25 or was 26 or having a secure base to operate from. I really don't have any big issue with that. But what bothered me, what I was thinking a lot about, and I don't know why I'm so maybe I need you to help me. I am really, really bothered by the homeless situation, and it connects to this issue somehow. Mm-hmm. And I brought it up yesterday. I said, they're homeless. There's a bunch of them that are just couch, surfing and are homeless, and that seems like a new thing to me. It's something novel. And
the homeless part.
Well, there's the chronically homeless, which are out there in the tents. That we are. The fact that we don't take care of that is reprehensible and just as a scandal, and I blame government for that. But that there's generally, I think, a lot more homelessness than we ever realized or have ever dealt with before. Just as it goes down as, oh well, he's just staying with his family. But no, he's 29, he's homeless. You know what I mean? I don't remember seeing any of that back a long time ago. Even 20 years ago, I don't remember seeing it.
Right. So you're talking about the homeless population that lives in someone else's home.
Yes.
And
couch surfing.
No, it's interesting. I never thought about it because obviously the only homeless you care about is the guy who's defecating in front of your house. But this is homeless in your neighbor's house, but he's still homeless.
And somehow it all connects, and I can't figure out how. Because I'm really bothered by the stuff in the street. I'm mostly bothered because of the failure of government to help human suffering.
Yeah.
But I'm bothered because it's so matter of fact right now that it drifts all the way into people couch surfing. I think as people, it just goes down as, hey, that's just how I get by. It's like, it's just how you get by. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should move to another state and want to. You know what I mean? This is back to what we were talking about. You should want to work your way out of that.
Yeah, look. Here's the thing. I mean, here's part of my overall gestalt. People's, not your default setting, but people's default setting is not a noble setting. People's default setting, the setting that most people are at or go to the most easily are the, look, I don't know what percentage. Look, if you said, as an example, we'll try to figure this out.
You, but go ahead.
Well,
I want you to hear it.
You back out of your parking space and you hit the quarter panel of another car and you put a dent in it.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 people. If you took 7.5 or 8 of them and you said, hey, man, you can leave or leave a note, but, 7 or 8 of them would leave, right? If you said, hey, this place is monitored by security cameras and it all goes through the whatever, so when that person has a dent in their quarter panel, all they have to do is walk up to the valet and ask if they could get the footage, and they're going to have your license on there, and then you're going to get a letter and a summons or whatever, then that number would go from 8 down to like 3. But there'd still be that 1% you're like, fuck it. Like, I'm going home. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So what? So, by the way, if I get a letter in the mail.
I'm not sure that's 1%. Maybe bigger.
I'm saying it's about 3.
Okay.
3 out of the 3.
Okay.
It used 3 or 4 out of the 10.
Oh, yeah.
Are going home.
Yeah.
And going, you get a letter. Good luck getting money out of me. Like I don't care if I get a letter or not. That's what's going on. Now, but the default setting is like 8 out of the 10 are like looking around. Did anyone see? Oh, there's one guy over there. I'm going to go leave a 6-digit phone number on this guy's windshield so the guy over there can see me making this note out that looks like I'm doing the right thing. The default setting is about 7 or 8 out of 10. Look around and take off. Now, it is then our job, if that's kind of our default setting, now it becomes the job of coaches, parents, clergy, cops, whomever, society, to create, to sort of mold these individuals into that not being their default setting. And we used to do a pretty good job of that. So that
how do we do that? That we're not. What are we not doing now, other than families being a fucking
we're not.
mess?
Well, families are apart.
Yeah,
that's what dads do.
Yeah,
dads are bad. Remember, and they're not only bad, they're unnecessary.
Right.
So they're unnecessary, and if they're there, they're bad. So that's a bad idea. Number one. Number two. You've heard me joking about it for 2 decades. You can't judge. not judging leads to a lot of problems.
Yeah.
There should be society. Is basically a group of people who judge. That's what society does judge. That's
so we need
the way it works.
We need more guilt.
Oh,
yeah.
We've decided guilt was bad, judgment is bad,
yeah.
Dads are bad, discipline is bad, critiquing is bad, coaching is bad. All these things are bad.
Yeah.
And that's going to lead to a basic unraveling of society because that stuff is only in place because somebody is out. We've done a thing. We've done the worst math in the world, and the worst math in the world is, hey, what's going on? A lot of these black kids are being disproportionately sent home. They're being expelled from schools. Oh, what's going on? There's for every, there's 2 black kids for every 1 white kid being expelled from school. How's it work with the Asians? Don't worry about them. Okay. So how do we fix this? Maybe we should go talk to the family of the black kid and find out why the kid's acting out and see if we can give him some help. Okay. Hey, racist, out of the meeting. Okay. Anyone else have any ideas? Everyone puts their hand down. Then someone goes, I got an idea. Why don't we just raise the threshold for expulsion? So we won't get as many people expelled, not because as many people aren't acting out, but you're going to have to stab someone to get expelled.
Keep following the logic. Let's just get rid of expulsions.
Or get rid of expulsions.
Then let's get rid of schools.
We're not going to have
no schools.
Get rid of expulsions. No one will get expelled.
Yeah.
We'll have 0. Who would like 0 young black boys expelled from school? Everyone's raising their hands? Okay, good. Get rid of expulsion. There you go. All right, next problem. Should we talk about the lunch problem, or what are we talking about? So that's what we've done. It's not a good plan. It doesn't. Now, it's good for this semester. It is good for this semester. It's never good. But what I'm saying is, Drew, it's good if you'd like to check the books on this semester.
Right.
This semester is what happened. 0 expulsions. Oh, I thought we had a high rate of black and Hispanic. No.
Federal funds now.
We had 0. We had 0.
Yeah.
This semester,
yeah.
0. Now, we'll get back to you in 6 years and see how it's working out. I don't think it's going to be good. But for just this semester, like if I said, hey, man, I want to sell this company and I want to have the best quarter Carolla Digital has ever had. Okay, so for this quarter, no payment to any employees.
Ooh.
And no payment of bandwidth.
No taxes.
No, don't pay the taxes. Yeah. And don't pay the mortgage on the building. Oh. Don't even pay the electrical bill. We can float. They're not going to cut it off.
That'll look good.
For this quarter. So let's just not pay any of the vendors, anybody. The sales guys that are out selling. Don't pay.
Electricity? No.
Don't pay any of it. We'll have the highest profit margin quarter ever. And then those guys over Wall Street can crunch those numbers and we're going to look great. And it's like, yeah, but this isn't good if you're planning on moving ahead as a business. And that's our problem. The idea of, hey, these kids are getting expelled, so let's just raise the threshold for expulsion. It's the same as, hey, we have 2% are doing reading and math at grade level. We'll make the test easier. That is good for this semester.
Yeah. It's
not good for this semester and beyond. It's just kind of good for this semester.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be thinking about just this semester. Yes?
Yes, and I would argue I'm not sure that it is good for that. But here's something that is good. Coffee filters and olive oil can clean your interior, get excess weight out of your car.